We were based in Cheney Manor Industrial Estate, around 3 miles from here, where we had the privilege to host this unique event twice in 2017 and 2019. And I fondly recall some of you have attended this event there. Swindon Hindu Temple has 4 main arms: religious arm, social and community arm, cultural arm, and charitable arm. Selfless service, or seva as we call it, has always been the essence and the heart of Hinduism. As Sri Ramakrishna said, when the goal of spiritual life is reached, there remains only compassion in the heart. And Swindon Hindu Temple has been privileged to have the opportunity to undertake several charitable initiatives to help those who need it the most. We have been very actively involved in charitable work in many different areas, and as a result, we have touched upon and improved the lives of over 10,000 people in the region through our various activities. On the charitable side of things, whether it is the biggest free kitchen in the southwest England a few years ago, serving over 1,100 people in the town center, or the thousands of clothes donated, or the food bank donations, or the hot food buffet dinner and breakfast for homeless people during Christmas and other events, supporting Christmas Care Homeless Shelter every year for the past 9 years, volunteering at care homes and other charities, providing food for council, winter provision, and homeless shelters over the years. Here at Swindon Hindu Temple, one guiding principle underlines our ethos: hands that help unconditionally are holier than the lips that pray. And we preach and practice this every single day. On the fundraising side, we have fundraised close to £100,000 for bereaved families, for providing relief work during natural calamities and other projects such as Nepal earthquake relief, or Jaipur Link Charity Project by Rotary International, or supporting the Brighter Futures, a radiotherapy appeal for Great Western Hospital, and so on. On the cultural side of things, we have held Indian Classical Dance Festival, showcasing all the Indian classical dance forms at the same platform for the first time in Swindon all those years ago. Free language classes, dance and music classes, hosting performances by world-renowned artists from India and prominent speakers for various talks. On the social and community side of things, we started a community library run and managed solely by community volunteers, organizing events, festivals, celebrations that promote community cohesion, equality, and tolerance. The first and only table tennis club in Swindon and Wiltshire for children with special needs, which operates every Monday here. And of course, a table tennis club for others, which operates on the first floor, which can boast of having several players in the Division 1 and Division 2 leagues here in Swindon. And I'm one of them. On the health and well-being side, we host workshops on basic life support training, CPR and stroke, mental health, dementia, Parkinson's, cancer awareness workshop, blood pressure check events, diabetes day, and so on. And on the interfaith and integration side of things, we host visits for schools, for Scouts and Cubs and Beavers, for Swindon Interfaith, local churches, and various other bodies. And all of this, of course, is open and free for everyone to attend. And we celebrate most festivals. Festivals from different parts of the Indian subcontinent and the world. Well, talking of festivals, today we are here to celebrate Raksha Bandhan, which literally means the bond of protection. You may also call it the link of love, the oath of trust. It is an emotion that is shared across the length and breadth of India and beyond. It is simply magical how such a delicate thread can bind the most beautiful relationship in an inseparable bond of love and trust with God and with humanity. It is one festival, one tradition, which is so close to the heart of everyone and holds immense cultural and social importance. Raksha Bandhan brings to us all the important message of peace and harmony. It's a gentle reminder to us all of the need to protect each other. It is a ceremonial expression of our pious hope and solidarity. It transcends the barriers of religion. In fact, it builds bridges between religions, which is what we need the most today. Many of you may have heard of Rani Karnavati of Chittor and how she sent a Rakhi to the Mughal Emperor Humayun when she was threatened by Bahadur Shah of Mewar. Humayun abandoned an ongoing military campaign to ride to her rescue. That was the call of the duty of Raksha Bandhan. The message of this sacred festival is most relevant to the armed forces, public services, emergency services, which so many of you here today represent, carrying out yeoman service for the entire nation throughout the year. So this is the time when, as a community, we can all come together to express our humble gratitude and utmost solidarity with you. So once again, a very warm welcome to Swindon. If I can now invite my good friend and Margdarshak, Shri Krishna Kant Atriji, who is also the Hindu chaplain for British Armed Forces and Defence Hindu Network. And dare I say, I was also grateful to have him as my chaplain during my High Sheriff term. So thank you so much, Atriji, and the floor is all yours. So as instructed by Atriji, if I can invite some of the distinguished guests to kindly come over to light the lamp, which is a traditional ceremony that we do at every Hindu event. So if I can start with representing the Lieutenancy Office, Claire Garrett, Deputy Lord Lieutenant, please. Representing the Mayor of Swindon, Deputy Mayor of Swindon, Mr. Neil Hopkins.
Om Agni Jyotiragni Swaha Suryo Jyotiragni Surya Swaha.
Police and Crime Commissioner, Mr. Philip Wilkinson. Chairman of Wiltshire Community Foundation, Mr. Angus McPherson. Representing the Chief Constable of Wiltshire Police, Chief Superintendent Guy Elkins. Ms. Tanya Curry from the Great Western Hospital. Carol Willis, CEO of Voluntary Action Swindon. Alison Underwood, Chief Superintendent Registrar.
Could I request all of you to hold one flower in your hand? request all of you to come and speak with yes and yes. Let us pray for peace and unity, uniting all the communities. We can do this there. नमोस्तुनन्ताय सहस्रमूर्तये सहस्रपादाक्षि शिरोर्बाहवे सहस्रनाम्ने पुरुषाय शाश्वते सहस्रकोटियुगधारिणे नमो नमः। यं वैदिका मन्त्रदिशः पुराणः इंद्रं यमं मातरिश्वानमाहुः वेदान्तिनो निर्वचनीयमेकं यं ब्रह्म शब्देन विनिर्दिशन्ति शैवायमीशं शिव इत्यवोचं यं वैष्णवा विष्णुरिति स्तुवन्ति बुद्धस्तथार्हन्निति बौद्धजैनाः श्री अकालेति सिद्ध संतः शास्त्रेति केचित् कतिचित् कुमारः स्वामीति महतीति पितीति भक्त्या यं प्रार्थयन्ति जगदीशितारं स एक एव प्रभुरद्वितीयः। कुसुम शयने वा दृशदेवा मणौ वालुष्टिवा बलवती पौवा सूरिदेवा तृणेवाश्रयणेवा मम समदिषु यान्तु दिवसा क्वचित् पुण्यरण्ये शिव शिव शिवेति प्रलपता। ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्। सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्। ॐ द्यौ शान्तिरन्तरिक्षगुं शान्ति पृथिवी शान्तिराप शान्तिरोषधय शान्ति वनस्पतय शान्तिर्विश्वे देवा शान्तिर्ब्रह्म शान्ति सर्वगुं शान्ति शान्तिरेव शान्ति सामा शान्तिरेधि। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति। We are all gathered here to pray to Lord Almighty God who is known by many, many names in this world, in this society, praying to same God and unite all of us. Lord, you are giver of life, remover of pains and sorrows, restorer of happiness. May we receive the supreme sin-destroying light of the Creator of the universe. May you guide our intellect into right direction. Lord, may all be happy, all be free from misery, all realize goodness and know and feel pain. Lord, lead us from one truth to truth. Lead us from darkness to light. Lead us from ignorance to knowledge. Om Shanti. Thank you. Wake up, Father. Thank you so much for standing in church of you. Thank you, sir. You can go back to your place. Lovely to see you all here as we have prayed together. Wonderfully described by our friend here, the chair of the temple, explaining totality of what we believe in Hinduism. Ayam nijah paroveti ganana laghu chetasam udar charita nam tu vasudhaiva kutumbakam. This is mine, this is yours. You are different, I am different. This is a mean thinking. This is a narrow-mindedness. The whole world is our family. That is the true teaching of Hinduism. And we are witnessing there people from all faith backgrounds are gathered here, praying together, and of course supporting His Majesty's forces. At the same time, supporting all the communities. So grateful to all the dignitaries who have come here. I'm not going to embarrass by individually naming them, but I'm delighted, and my officers who have come here, they are all delighted. Grateful to the community for hosting this wonderful Raksha Bandhan. We started this Raksha Bandhan from the House of Lords and then moved on to Dundee, where we were supported and welcomed by the Scottish community. We had a great event 2 days ago in Newcastle, where the Newcastle Hindu community welcomed all the uniformed members, and we celebrated this Raksha Bandhan. Great event was organized by Middlesbrough community, where hundreds of people came, and large number of Brigade of Gurkhas and of course Army, Navy, Air Force personnel, they gathered there, and of course supported by the community or hosted by the community, showing the respect to each other. Yesterday, last night, we were in Manchester, where again we were welcomed by the Hindu community from Manchester, and there we go. We are here in Swindon Temple. Grateful to Bharadwaji. Thank you for hosting this wonderful event. As soon we just requested that we are planning, he says, please make sure our name is listed in your list, and we will be delighted to welcome. And there we go, we are witnessing this wonderful gesture there. So thank you so much on behalf of the armed forces and all the commanders and everybody. Tomorrow we are in Wellingborough, where the Hindu community of Wellingborough, of course, Her Highness Princess Anne was there last week, 10 days ago, and of course we are welcomed by the Wellingborough Hindu community, and we are going to host it. So the gist of this wonderful event Raksha Bandhan is explained already, and I'm not going to explain it again and again. I'll just say copy and paste to Bharadwaji. But of course, in brief, it's not only in between sister and brother, we tie the Rakhi in between, but this is a festival or event in between all the communities, uniting the communities, building bridges there in between communities, building bridges of good understanding, positive understanding, and creating a wonderful atmosphere in between communities so there is no hatred amongst the communities and so on, regardless what profession you are in and so on. Raksha Bandhan protectors are invited for showing the boon of protection there. It is 14th or 15th year we have been celebrating Raksha Bandhan, and of course, as rightly mentioned by Chair earlier, we were privileged to be welcomed by the Swindon community before, and it was such a wonderfully appreciated by all tri-services when we were welcomed there. So we are celebrating this bond of protection there. I have been in the forces for 20 odd years now. It was jerky start, no doubt, as there were so many misunderstandings were there when I joined. But of course, inviting Sir Richard Dennett to meet the communities, hosted by the community, welcomed by the communities, and of course, very, very high commanding officer, high rank officers were invited to meet the communities in different locations of the United Kingdom, because I am representing tri-service, Army, Navy and Air Force. I do get phone calls still, though I have been there for 20 odd years now, but I still get the calls from the officers, the commanders, from the CEOs. Father, we have got a soldier, serving member here, who has got a funny string on his wrist there. What is your order? What is your guidance on these things there? I have to guide and tell them it is a very, very important string. It should not be removed. It should be kept there. It can be hidden if it is causing any difficulty there. You can put the sellotape around or something if it is causing difficulty, but it has got sentimental value. It has got some value there. This string may be given by the sister, by the priest, by the mothers, or by the community there. So we would like to request CEOs to keep it there. And of course, if it is such a big bulk there, that's a different thing. But if it is a small one, then yes, it should be kept there. Similar things applies when you see the people on the red dot on their forehead there, what it is and so on. So we have to explain to the commanding officer what it means there. When the serving member goes to the temple, they just get a special blessing from the temple. So they keep a little dot there. If you see the lady, she may be a married lady there. There is a lack of education, but of course, understanding is becoming more and more popular. That's why we invite people to just come and see by themselves, go through by themselves, witness it and then experience it and so on. So yes, similar things happen to when we go through the food side of it. Some people are strict vegetarian. They don't eat meat, fish, eggs and so on. They may not be drinking alcohol there, but still they want to serve in the armed forces there. So we guide them how to just help and support and vegan and so on, whatever we can just cater them. So they feel comfortable. Their wife feel comfortable that yes, my husband is looked after very well in the forces there. And of course, mothers or the serving personnel, they should feel comfortable that yes, they have joined the right place there, so they will be looked after there. So anyway, I'm not going to go for too long there. So bond of protection we are going through. It is people who are protecting the boundary walls there of our society so we can sleep peacefully. We just tie this Rakhi to our serving members and so they can enjoy and we can feel comfortable and so on. So it can be in between communities and serving personnel, it can be rulers and of course the priest community or the community to the right, vice versa and so on. So Raksha Bandhan is being celebrated, but beforehand I think we are going to witness some cultural activities. So I am going to welcome our sister there who is going to explain who is going to come first and who is performing first. Yeah, I'll leave it to you.
Namaste everyone. As we are here to celebrate Raksha Bandhan, so none of our event is complete without a cultural showcase. And I'm here again to give you a glimpse of the cultural variation of Bharat and Hinduism. In Hinduism, we start everything with an offering prayer to Lord Ganesha. And so we are going to do the same today. So here I present you our little performers who are going to perform Ganesh Vandana. The dance form is called as Bharatnatyam, and this is being presented to you by our very own Bharatnatyam instructor, which is Rima. Please welcome them on stage. Thank you.
वक्रतुण्ड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा गणनायकाय गणदैवताय गणाध्यक्षाय धीमहि गुणशरीराय गुणमण्डिताय गुणेशानाय धीमहि गुणातीताय गुणाधीशाय गुणप्रविष्टाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय भालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय भालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि गानचतुराय गानप्राणाय गानान्तरात्मने गानोत्सुकाय गानमत्ताय गानोत्सुकमनसे गुरुपूजिताय गुरुदैवताय गुरुकुलस्थायिने गुरुविक्रमाय गुह्यप्रवराय गुरवे गुणगुरवे गुरुदैत्यबलक्षेत्रे गुरुदैव सदाराध्याय गुरुपुत्रपरित्रात्रे गुरुपाखण्डखण्डकाय गीतसाराय गीततत्त्वाय गीतगोत्राय धीमहि गूढगुल्फाय ग्रन्थमत्ताय जयप्रदाय धीमहि गुणातीताय गुणाधीशाय गुणप्रविष्टाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय भालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय भालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि
it was wonderful. So this one was a Ganesh Vandana, as I already explained. And this is basically a description of what Ganesha is about, what are his various forms, and how he is kind to us. Moving on to our next performance, that's about a symbolization of belonging of soul to divine. This is about the love expression of Radha and Krishna. So this is going to be presented to you by Rajita, and the dance form is Mohiniyattam. Please welcome on stage Rajita.
ये श्याम मोहन रासमंडल केलने आज आए 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 श्याम मोहन रास मंडल केलने आज आए श्याम मोहन रास मंडल केलने आज आए श्याम मोहन रासमंडल केलने आज आए श्याम मोहन रासमंडल केलने आज आए श्याम मोहन रासमंडल आज आए श्याम मोहन रासमंडल केलने 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 आज रास मंडल के बांसुरी बांसुरी की बांसुरी की बांसुरी की बांसुरी की बांसुरी की मृदंग की धुन मृदंग की धुन रुकुड़ दकिड़क रुकुड़ा मृदंग की धुन रुकुड़ दकिड़क रुकुड़ा आज आए श्याम पद्मनाभ तुम्हारी लीला पद्मनाभ तुम्हारी लीला पद्मनाभ तुम्हारी लीला पद्मनाभ तुम्हारी लीला क्या कहूँ मैं सावरो पद्मनाभ तुम्हारी लीला क्या कहूँ मैं सावरो पाप संकट शरण आए पाप संकट शरण आए तो हमारो तुम करो पाप संकट शरण आए पाप संकट शरण आए तो हमारो तुम करो सो 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 हमारो तुम करो
Whilst we are continuing with the cultural performances, I'd like to just take a moment to warmly welcome Wilstone, the Member of Parliament for North Swindon. I know you are a busy man. Thank you for taking the time to come. Thank you.
Words fall short when we have to explain Krishna. But the current form that you saw was his dancing form. And since the energy has now passed on, I am here to present you our next performance, which is another new form of dancing that is called as Kathak. And it is going to be presented to you by none other than me. And happy to introduce myself. I am Manisha. I am here to present you a Kathak dance form.
just playing with it as it goes. Used to it, yeah. So I think, yeah, maybe I think I thought it would be a good idea to hear from some of our distinguished guests. Maybe if I can put Will on the spot, you want to come and say a few words? Yeah, so I think that's the prize for turning up late, I suppose.
Thank you. So naturally I've not come prepared, but yeah, so sorry for turning up late. It's not a great look, but I have been working on some really big defence stuff in Swindon, which kind of ties into the theme of today. So if you look on my socials, you can see that. So I want to say a massive thank you to Pradeep and the whole of the community for being so supportive. As someone who is a veteran, it is incredibly important to know that people like yourself have our back and we can celebrate these sort of things together. So I haven't got crazy amounts more to say because I haven't prepared it. I'm seeing Philip eyeballing me in the front of you. You spoke yet, Philip, or not? He's far more important than me, Pradeep. He should be up next. He's a much more distinguished military veteran. But yeah, thank you once again for inviting us. It's so important that we can celebrate these days and show together that we are bonded as a community. So thank you for your time, and I look forward to having some of the food later. That's always a benefit, and for seeing some of more of the dancing in your culture. It's amazing. So thank you so much, and I look forward to seeing more of the show. There you go.
Representing the Lieutenancy Office, Deputy Lord Lieutenant Gregor.
So hello, so I am a Deputy Lieutenant, as Pradeep mentions there, but I'm also, my name's Claire, I live in Swindon, and I'm really part of the community here, which is just a real big privilege of the role that I have here, is that I'm able to come to events like this that I wouldn't otherwise have an opportunity to do. So I think it's a real privilege and honour to be here today, and I think the words around, you know, the bands of protection and how your community have extended that not just within families and within your community, but recognising the great work of all of the emergency services and the armed forces that do so much to protect us every day, but mostly in a fairly invisible way. So for me, just a big thank you for allowing us to be here and share today with you.
Deputy Mayor of Swindon, Mr. Neil Hopkins, if I can trust you to say
Thank you. It's always a pleasure to come to an event with the Hindu community because of the colour and because of the cultural effort that's put into every event. Nobody said when I took on this role that I had to give speeches. I suppose I should have known. But all I'd like to say is that it's always a privilege to be asked to an event with the Hindu community. I know from experience the amount of work that goes on behind the scenes for other communities within Swindon and other groups. And that's probably where I first met Pradeep, actually helping out at the Old Town Festival many years back when there was a shortage of volunteers. So I just want to commend the community for all the work they do and for reaching out to other communities within Swindon and doing their very best for all of us. Thank you so much.
Thank you, distinguished guests. Continuing the series of performances, here I am to present you our next performance, which is about offering prayers to the Devi. Devi, she holds special significance in Hinduism, and acknowledging the same, here is our next performer, Kirti Priya, who is going to present you another dance form which is called as Kuchipudi. So please welcome her on stage.
प्रणवाला
पालय परमेशी कमलालय श्रीदेवी कुरिपिंचवे करुणांबुरासी धींगाणा धींगाणा चतुलतो प्राणमे नाट्यं చేసే గతులతో నామశతం మూల నతులతో నాపైన ఈ చూపు ఆపేలా శరణంతినే జనని నాద వినోదిని భువన పాలినివే అనాథ రక్షణ నీతి కాదటే మురవిని చేరవటే నా ఆలోచనే నిరంతరం నీకు నివాళివ్వాలని నాలో ఆవేదనే నువ్వు ఆదరించేలా నివేదనవ్వాలని దేహంగే కోవెలగా నిన్ను కొలువుంచా జీవముతో భావముతో సేవలు చేశా ప్రతి ఋతువు ప్రతి కుతువు నీవని ఎంచా శతనము నీ స్మరణే దీంతారా దీంతారా జతులతో ప్రాణమే నాట్యం చేసే గతులతో నామశతం మూల నతులతో నాపైన నీ చూపు ఆపేలా శరణంతినే జనని నాద వినోదిని భువన పాలినివే అనాథ రక్షణ నీతి కాదటే మురవిని చేరవటే
I'd love to hear from a couple other guests, if that's all right. Police and Crime Commissioner for Swindon and Wiltshire, Mr. Philip Wilkinson, please. You can say a few words.
Well, thank you, Pradeep, and thank you all for giving me the privilege to be here today, and also the privilege of being your Police and Crime Commissioner, because as the MP will mentioned, I did serve in the army for 32 years, and then I have been working for the last 20 in countries like Iraq and Afghanistan, trying to make our country safe. And if there is one huge lesson that I've learned in my career. It is the importance of us all coming together to form one community. Because when we do not, and when we see division, then it leads to all sorts of harm, which none of us wish that to happen. And the other big lesson, which really is very much the same as the first, is that we have to work in partnership to make Swindon and to make Wiltshire and to make our country safer. None of us on our own can achieve the goal of security for everyone. So we all have to make a positive contribution, which means being thoughtful, it means being compassionate, and it requires making compromise with other people, with other communities. And I think that is the essence of today. It is that we need to work together. That is all of the security and emergency services, but closely aligned with all of our fantastic communities, so that we put together this one holistic package of community security. So thank you all for inviting me today to be here. It is a privilege and it is an honour. Thank you.
If I can also briefly request Carol, see of Volunteer Action Swindon, to say a couple of words.
On the spot.
Thank you very much for inviting me today. And it's really a privilege to be here to represent the voluntary sector in Swindon. It's a great celebration event here, and it's good to see everybody here from different nationalities. And it is great to be working towards the police of Swindon. So thank you very much. I'm not accustomed to making big speeches, so that's it, I'm afraid.
Moving further, we are here to present you our next performance, which is going to be the last performance of the day, and that is our showcase of Shiva form. Shiva, who is a symbol of conclusion of anything. So, in terms of the cultural performances today as well, this is going to be our concluding performance, and I hope you will enjoy it. So, presenting to you next, Deepa Patwa.
ಯಾರಿವನು ಯಾರಿವನು ನಿನ್ನ ನೆತ್ತಿಕೊಂಡವನು ಯಾವ ತಾಯಿ ಹೆತ್ತಳೋ ಈ ನಂದಿ ಎಲ್ಲದ ನಂದಿಯನು ಯಾರು ಕಂಡಿದ್ದಲ್ಲ ಎಲ್ಲೂ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಲ್ಲ ಶಿವನಿಚ್ಛೇನ ತಾನೇ ನಡೆದ ಗಂಗೆಗೆ ಸುರಿದು ಹರಿವ ಧಾರೆಗೆ ಸಿಡಿಲ ಬರಬರದ ಗಾಳಿ
கண்டனா கண்ட பரசுவனா கண்ட 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 கண்டனா கண்ட பரசுவனா ஓ கல்லு முள்ளு சாதியாகே சுவாமி பூசிக்கும் வின்றே இல்லாத தூளின் நொந்தே ஊரங்கிಲ್ಲ நನ್ನಾத காரணನೆ ಕೈಯಾಗ ಹಿಡಿದು ಕಾಂತ ಬಂದು ಕಾಪಾಡೋನೆ ಕಂಡ 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 ಕಂಡನ ಕಂಡ ಪರಸಿವನ ಕಂಡ 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 ಕಂಡನ ಕಂಡ ಪರಸಿವನ जटाटवीकलज्जलं प्रवाहपावितस्थले कलेवलम्ब्यलम्बितां भुजङ्गतुङ्गमालिकान्तवड्डमड्डमड्डमन्निनादवड्डमर्वयं चकारचण्डताण्डवं तनोतु नः शिव शिवं जटाभुजङ्गपिङ्गलस्फुरत्स्वरामणिप्रभाकदम्ब कुङ्कुमद्रव प्रलिप्तदिग्वधूमुखे मदान्तसिन्धुरस्फुरित्वपुत्तरीय मेधुरे मनोविनोदमद्भुतं बिभर्तु भूतभर्तरि ॐ नमः शिवाय
With that, we come to the end of our cultural showcase. And before we move on further, may I request all the performers today to please come on stage. All the performers of today, please come on stage.
If I can request Claire, that Lord to please felicitate the performers as a token of our appreciation and encouragement.
Please come forward. Yeah. Such a wonderful work you have done there. Amazing, amazing. Oh, so nice. Jai Shankar Bholenath. Please come forward. You are amazing. Come forward, please. Surely they deserve a big, big round of applause. Such a wonderful performance. Amazing, amazing. Thoroughly enjoyed your performances there. All of you. From the little bosses to all the grown-ups there. Thank you so much. Are they all saying cheese? Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you. The performances we have witnessed from these lovely girls, ladies, and of course,
Sorry, we're
from
rushing for an
soft
appointment
to
in London.
hard.
We're meeting the embassy of
All sorts of
the
performances
ambassadors
we
waiting,
have
so
seen
I've got to run. But we
was
just wanted
reminding me the verse from the scriptures.
It's still going.
Yatra naryastu pujyante ramante tatra devata. Where the women folks
I thought
are
you
honored,
came,
respected,
because it's not in the
and of course
constitution.
given full reverence.
we were looking at it.
All the divine forces
Yeah.
are there. And of course, if they are not honored, respected, of course, nothing can be fulfilled, nothing can be achieved in the society. So it was a great to see all these lovely girls, ladies to perform, and of course inspiring all our female officers as well here who are witness this wonderful occasion of Raksha Bandhan there. So grateful to all the performers. Dhanyavad.
Thank you, Panditji. Next, we'll move on to the Rakhi time ceremony, a core thing behind today's event. But before that, maybe I can request Tanya Kari from the Great Western Hospital to say a couple of words, please. And thank you for coming.
I'm Tanya Curry, I'm Head of Patient Experience and Engagement and Military Lead at Great Western Hospital, and it's a real privilege to be here today. I wasn't sure what to expect, but it's lovely, it's really colourful, and just the community spirit just seems amazing, so I hope we can continue to have connections and engagement with your community and with everybody else indeed. So thank you very much.
Alison, you want to come on just for a minute or so? Lovely to have you.
He is not going to spare any.
Funny, I think, Alison is the superintendent registrar here in Swindon, and I have been engaging, interacting with the registrar office for donkey years, so I don't know, maybe 20 years. It's just email, phone call, but today we are meeting in person. Always grateful for all the wonderful services and help you provide to the community, and that is what it is all about. Today's event is about thanking the people who serve us day and night, the entire community, so thank you.
I didn't bring my donkey today, so just thank you very much for inviting me today. It's been a real pleasure to see everyone. I do see a lot of people coming through our offices. We have a real pleasure in our role to meet many different communities here in Swindon through life's big events, births, deaths and marriages that continue to go cyclical throughout the year. So it's a real pleasure to meet you all today, and hopefully we've been of good service to you, and if you need us in the future, we're only over the road. I had the shortest distance to come today, was probably the latest here, apart from Will. I don't get lost. But thank you very much for having me.
Thank you, Alison. Thank you. And I guess maybe now we can start with the, unless, have I forgotten somebody? Somebody would like to say a few words? It's up to you.
Yeah.
Come on, Rick. Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
And then it's you. Alright?
You can give me a tip or two. Is it too late to sign up for the forces for me now? I'm turning 60 soon.
No pressure.
Namaste, distinguished guests, ladies, gents, mom. I just want to say a quick thank you on behalf of the DHN network to the temple itself for hosting Dr. Bandhan. So I've just got a little token of appreciation, and then I'll get one of the colleagues, just like how distinguished guests are being randomly picked to give a speech. I'm sure I'll pick someone from here to do the same as well. So if I can have someone from the committee for this little thank you gift. So I'll just read out what it says on there. It's a little thank you. Happy Raksha Bandhan, celebrated by over 1 billion Hindus worldwide. Raksha Bandhan is one of the key events in the Hindu religious calendar. For Hindus of defense, the festival holds a special significance. The Raksha Bandhan, bond of protection, ceremony emphasizes on the core values of courage, commitment, discipline, respect, integrity, which are known as the seagulls in the armed forces, as well as the Dharma, which is ultimately the duty. That is the foundation of them all. So, on behalf of the Defence Hindu Network, we would like to thank the Swindon Hindu Temple for hosting Raksha Bandhan 2025.
सुरेश भाई गीता रणा कुमार जी
केतन भाई
सुरेश
सुरेश जी
आशीष भाई
आशीष जी की जय हो चलेगा दौड़ेगा
सुरेश जी गीता जी इनका भी किशन जी आप भी आ जाओ किशन जी आप आ जाओ अरे वो ले रहे आप आ जाओ गीता जी आप भी आ जाओ और आपको सब कम
मैं उल्टा लगी थी मैंने बार बार बच गए Okay, it is time.
So can I please invite Corporal Parker on the stage, please? So we'll just give a quick 2-minute introduction on ourselves and what we do in the armed forces and give a little bit of information of what it's like within the armed forces itself. So I'll start with myself. My name is Corporal Sudani. I'm in the Army Air Corps 4 Regiment. So I work with the Apache aircraft. So as a communication specialist, my job role is basically being that middle person for the guys and girls on the ground to the pilots in the air, maybe planning the missions for them, or maybe passing the vital information through the pilots for the guys when they are and the girls who call it on the ground, maybe airstrikes or maybe casualty evacuation. So that's my job role. The reason why I joined the army, I'd say when I was looking at careers to have within the outside world after finishing college, I'm not a very indoor person. I don't like staying indoors. I don't like being in front of the telly or maybe computer or whatever it is. So I started looking into the forces, and then army is something that stuck out to me the most, especially the Army Air Corps, because of the job role that it offered. So that's my reason to join the army is life full of adventure. I get to travel a lot. I get to come to these kind of events as well with the community as well, which shows how diverse and how unified armed forces is to support each other, to support people within the community no matter what background you come from. I've been in it now 11 years and 2 months. With regards to travel and sports and adventure training, which are some of the main reasons I've joined, I've been to countries like Germany, Switzerland, Australia. I've recently come back from Norway a month ago. Adventure training and sports is a big part of the military itself, because not only it helps you to enjoy some things outside of your workplace, but also, to get out of your comfort zone and push your boundaries to make you a better soldier ultimately. So with adventure training, skiing, mountain biking, rock climbing, maybe in Switzerland or maybe in Wales, I've done it most of it, and everything that the army has to offer. So I'd like to say I've had a very fulfilling career so far, and I've only been in 11 years. I know that we have people over here who've done long course service, so I've got a few more years to go, and I've no doubt that I enjoy it. And lastly, thank you very much for hosting us, and I'll pass on to Corporal Parker.
I don't know what to say from that, to be honest. I feel like you've set the bar quite high. But I'm Bethany Parker. I'm cabin crew at Voyager at Bryce Norton. I have been in the RAF for 4 years now, so nothing compared to a lot of people here. But I've enjoyed every minute of it. I joined cabin crew because before I was actually cabin crew at TUI. However, due to COVID, I lost my job, so I didn't know actually where to go from there. And I've got my dad in the army, he knew people, and they told me, well, why didn't you try the RAF? So I thought, well, here I am, and I love it, to be honest. I really do. I've travelled all over the world actually. I've been Japan, Australia, all over Europe, America. I've had a really fulfilling 4 years. I'm actually moving over to 32 the Royal Squadron next month, so that'll be a new challenge for me. I would say one of the highlights is attending these events, and I can't thank you enough for inviting us on behalf of myself and my colleagues today. So yeah, big thank you, and I've loved the performances as well. Thank you.
Are we ready for Raksha Bandhan now?
We are ready
Okay.
now.
Okay, we are going to go into the main event of the day, and I'm going to request Deputy Lord Lieutenant to come forward, please. That will be very kind. ओम येन बद्धो बलिराजादानवेन्द्रो मावलातेन त्वां प्रतिपदनामि रक्षमातमातरं सर्वेभ्यो देव नमो नमः श्री परमात्मने नमो नमः Not both hands, just from one hand. मिठाई भी खिलाना यार, मिठाई भी खिलाओ। काम डालिए इसको। मिठाई भी खिलाओ। Okay, all this together. Could I request Member of Parliament to come forward as well, please? Sir. Palace carved out. Please come. Bless you. That's it. Yeah. He will like everything. It's not both hands, only one. Which one? Right hand. There's always one right.
Just above those.
Anything, he will eat anything. Oh, he's quite used to getting ties. They think it's good together. Thank you. Could we request that?
Can I have some good for my teeth?
Oh yeah. Yeah, Deputy Mayor, please. Come forward, sir. Now we'll leave it to the ladies to first put the scarf. Then tikka. Just a dot. Just a tiny dot. There we go. And then right wrist. May God bless you with health, wealth, prosperity, and happiness. Because you have got no other choice.
उसके बाद इसको शायद आप इनको बुला लीजिए पुलिस कमिश्नर कमिश्नर पुलिस साइड में अंदर बोल सकते हैं आप इनको बोल के बुलाते हैं
जी ये वाली
पहले तीन लगाइए लेके अगर वो करना शुरू कर
Mr. Angus McPherson, please.
Thank you so much.
Chief Superintendent, Mr. Guy.
He loves it.
No. Little.
Yeah, yeah.
No, no.
Take a nice photo. Yes,
Carol Willis.
Sunny bhai, do you want to please? नहीं नहीं कुछ बदलाएंगे सब
It's just you know the tracker. Fine.
Thank you for everything what you're doing for the town and country. You're right, that's right. They both are hands. It's a bonding for thank you for all your services for 18 years. And keep doing good works and keep coming every year. That's very important. Yeah, you want more?
No, little bit. It's quite sweet. Thank you.
Which is? Okay, Pradeep, next.
Tanya.
सुरेश भाई, आशीष भाई,
चिंता मत करो, छोड़ेंगे ना, हिंदी इनको बता।
Where is Suresh ji?
Alison?
Yeah, that's fine. No, do it on hand. You can do it on. No problem. Is it?
My circulation.
We emphasize the Raksha. The opposite person.
Sam? Great Western Railway?
Oh, yes, that's showing me. Me as well. Not much. Small game, small. Take it together. Is it the next one?
Preeti from Great Western Railway?
Are you sure? I'm not troubled.
Okay, next one, Pradeep.
Pradeep?
Okay? Right. Okay, next one. Right, ladies, come forward, please. Thank you. Thank you. Next one.
फोटो लेकर
How?
YouTube.
Thank you. Over there.
I'm done. That's your problem.
Especially this. Next one.
सब लड़कियों को जेंट्स पाते वॉल्यूम
వాళ్ళు తోముకున్నాను నా ఫేవరెట్ మిల్క్ షేక్
What is your name?
They are
Sorry. Manisha. याद रखना है बहुत अच्छा पर्टिकुलर से ज़्यादा आपका गिननी उसके चीज़ें जो के बड़ा हाँ तो खिलाओ आपको डलो अशोक जी के साथ फोटो खिंचाने का बहुत हाँ ये बहुत फर्स्ट चलेगा ओके नेक्स्ट वन
సరే సరే చూడు ఇంకా గర్ల్స్ Look at that. Yeah, you went to the night. Auntie, tapos lagi ito nun eh. Foto na yan.
नहीं वो
Close ka చూడండి రాస్తున్నారు इसके बिना भी मूवी वाला तो थोड़ा सा बड़ी बड़ी
Yeah, it's fine.
Be careful, don't touch the food.
See ya.
One. Not to the person.
क्लोज का చూడండి అంటారు క్లోజ్ గా అబ్బా నేను చెయ్యలేను
ఎవరికి కట్టలేను అసలు కట్టలేను అసలు ఏం చేయాలో నాకే తెలియదు ఇట్స్ ఓకే
నేను ఉంటానని అంటున్నానండి జిజ్ఞాస ఎదుగు నాన్న పిలుస్తున్నారు
లో కట్టలేను అమ్మ ఆల్రెడీ కట్టేసింది అసలు అమ్మ ఆల్రెడీ
నువ్వు నాన్నతో చాలా ఉంది
అమ్మ
చెప్పండి
ఓకే
ఆడవాళ్ళకు చూద్దాం నేను చూస్తున్నాను సరే ఓకే కార్తీక్ చెప్తున్నారు నేను కెమెరా పక్కన పక్కన దానికి ఆపోజిట్లో ఉన్నాను యాక్చువల్గా
నువ్వే కట్టాలి నీ పక్కనే ఉంటాడంటే మా ముట్టుకోవద్దంటే నన్ను ముట్టుకుంటున్నావు
శివలింగం తీసుకొచ్చాడు
I'm not going to do anything.
All the children are requested to come and sit in the front desk quickly. On the floor, on the floor.
नहीं यहाँ पे ऑफिसर आएंगे नहीं आप लोग
Very nice to see you.
all the other officers they will come this way, facing that way.
So sit down and like this. You need to sit down.
They go in the front and sit down in the gate.
All the other officers come here. सब ऑफिसर को पहले Oh, you talk. Please, find the maid. There is a lot of room. We have to come close. बेटन जी आप टक्कर के ले लो, सेल्फी ले लो आप। राखी
स्माइल तो करो यार, स्माइल तो करने आप बीबीसी
प्रकाश भाई
It's nice looking down at people. Thank you everybody. We are going to have some quick lunch now. And again, thank you so much. It was a wonderful celebration.
Stand up.
या मैं भी बांध देती हूँ आपको किसी ने बांधी नहीं ये बांध
इसको मुझे नहीं भूल गई है
फोटो में आए नहीं फिर से एक बार खिलाओ
लड्डू खिलाओ भाभी लड्डू
फोटो में आए नहीं क्यों
भाभी लड्डू
in slingshot look
ये अच्छी तरह मैं बांध देती हूँ
आशीर्वाद दे देना
आशीर्वाद बना के रखिए
बड़ा वाला
बड़े वाला
कितना बड़ा
इतना बड़ा
कितना बड़ा
नहीं मैं तो खाती
नहीं होता मैं खाता हूँ जितना बड़ा आप देंगे उतना बड़ा
नहीं मैं खाती नहीं
खाना पड़ेगा नहीं तो फिर नहीं मिलेगा
फिर तो मैं छोटा
मैं भी छोटा ही देता हूँ पानी मुंह में आ रहा है फिर बॉडी छोटा
नहीं नहीं
उनका अलाउड नहीं है
नहीं नहीं मैं इतना नहीं खाती
किसी को बताएंगे अच्छा बात है
अभी क्या 100 अभी 100
अशोक जी कर रहे
Can we get in there? Let's get in the picture.
एक मिनट ये वो वाला बैनर that other banner as well. Fruits and center right here. Let me get that.